Hi.
Put your face in there.
Hi.
Hello out there in
How are all of you?
social media land. It's time. Yeah, our signal looks like garbage. Give it a second, see if it gets better. Yeah, it looks a little better there. Just getting set up here and trying to boost our signal.
I don't know how you have the power to do that.
Just getting set up here.
Oh, Mariko.
Yeah. Almost ready. Hang in there. Hang in there. Oh.
You did it again.
Oh, I'm on all these platforms.
Okay. You know, on one of them you can see me, on the other one you can't.
I think you can see you on both.
Right now you can't see me? Oh, did you post it?
Did. I think I can, yeah, see, I can pin this on the YouTubes now. Well, hello, everyone.
Ooh.
Hello, hello, hello. Look at all these smiling faces. Marissa and Drew and Jess and Scott and Holly and Chad. Yes, Holly, I do have the Hella Infinity Warp Funko. I also have a giant stack of stuff for you and Tony. It's been over 30 days, I think, unfortunately, over 43 days, actually.
Wow, that you know that exactly.
Well, that's what our report runs, is 43 days or more. So if Tony and Holly could come pick up their stuff, that would be swell.
Well, there's a lot of bad, not a lot of stuff behind there. Not bad stuff.
Hey, Kelly, glad to have you with us tonight.
All the wrong words coming from my mouth. I'll just be quiet.
So, sorry we missed y'all last week. We were off. We had a full day, actually. Some of you know. We are on Facebook too, John. Maybe the signal is so lousy that we're not showing up over there. But if you can see us on Facebook, give us a thumbs up.
I can see you on Facebook. It
looks like we're live on Facebook. Yes, we will help you, Jonathan. We will help all of you. We have all kinds of shiny new comics and other stuff. So last Wednesday was the big Chamber Awards Gala. We came in tied for second, which means we did not win Small Business of the Year, but we did get a runner-up trophy, a finalist trophy, and we had a good time. But the daytime was not great because
some of us had a fun time.
Yes, our youngest child spent most of the day in the hospital that day with what appeared to be appendicitis, and they actually got to the point where they received an order to prep him for surgery, only to recant that later after they viewed the CT scan and discovered it was not appendicitis, and we still have no idea what it was. But
no, we do. We have a diagnosis. I don't want to try to pronounce it.
We have a diagnosis of PPitis.
That's what Kevin kept calling it.
That's what Kevin calls it. So Angie, well, all three of us were at the doctor's office in the hospital during the day last Wednesday, and then I bailed to go to the awards gala.
And I got to stay with Kevin.
And then Kevin and Angie were discharged and came home by about 9 p.m. So we're happy to be back here with you in the regular swing of things. He is doing better. Thank you, Jess, for asking. Still you know, these things when you have kids. Hello, Doug. Hello, Mark and Adam. And thanks, Brian, for letting us know that we are live. So we will pull a hella pop for you, Holly and Tony, and hopefully see you tomorrow. We'll be here from 12 until 6. Okay, so we have 2 weeks worth of new releases that we need to get to, plus some half-off graphic novels, various other fun stuff. Tell Brandy we said hi. Adam, glad that you're both with us tonight. Let's start. Let's go with last week's stuff. Feel free to share this with anyone that may care.
I just wrote it there since I don't know what it looks like.
Okay.
I don't know what a hella is.
That's a hella good question.
Well, it's not like they're in alphabetical order up there. It'd be challenging.
Well, hope everyone's doing well. It's a sunny day here in Lima, Ohio, here at Alter Ego HQ.
You're just going to tell me stuff today, right?
Yep, I'm going to tell you stuff. Shop with us live right now. Okay. It's not a Wednesday night without Alter Ego Comics. I like that, John. Thank you. Okay. We're going to do reverse order for stuff last week. So we'll do graphic novels first, and then single issues, and then we'll get into this week's stuff, and then we'll get into the half-off stuff.
Will we be doing this week's stuff in the right order?
I think so.
Okay.
I have every intention. So we have a new manga from last week. Those of you that like video games, the Mario universe, maybe. I don't know jack about Kirby. I'm sorry. Jack Kirby, get it? I don't know jack about Kirby. Kirby Manga Mania, Volume 1, $10. Jump into Dreamland with Kirby and gobble up some fun. Everyone's favorite Pink Puff teams up with his friends to keep arch frenemy King Dedede in line. Fans of all ages can enjoy this collection of classic Kirby comics. Not Jack Kirby, just Kirby. Just take a deep breath and hop on in. $10 for Kirby Manga Mania. Did I sound excited about that?
You did.
All right. I'm actually really excited about this one, and it's the first in a new line of graphic novels from Marvel. It is the Marvel Masterworks new editions, Mr. Telephone Man. This is a new size, new format, so it's more digest size. It's more in line with some of the other, like the Miles Morales and Kamala Khan books that have come out recently. So this reprints the first 10 issues of Amazing Spider-Man plus Amazing Fantasy 15, featuring the first appearance of Spider-Man for the low, low price of $16. So you get Spider-Man's first appearance in Amazing Fantasy 15 plus the first 10 issues of Amazing Spider-Man, $16. Nice paper stock, glossy paper. I already have one in Jess's folder. She was on it last week and sent me a message about it. They're doing Fantastic Four and X-Men next. Great way for you as a fan to read these comics that cost more than my house, but also a great way to get younger readers to check this stuff out too, because it's in a format that they're more familiar with. That is for Scott Mannon. Thank you, Scott. We got you covered. Oh, John wants one too.
John Jay?
Yep, John J. Got you covered, John. I haven't seen Daredevil yet, Owen. Tamara wants one. Let me see how many more I have. tell the folks some jokes or something?
No, I'm writing stuff down. So we got Scott and John and Tamara.
Okay, I have one more copy left. If anyone's on the fence about it, Amazing Fantasy, well, Mighty Marvel Masterworks, Spider-Man Volume 1.
And I wrote a note there about Daredevil if Daredevil gets solicited for help.
Gotcha. Nice. Jess has already been doing her research. She says Comic Hub has Fantastic Four, Thor, and X-Men, and of course the Spider-Man that we have here listed. So I believe, like Jess wants to, you can subscribe to the entire series of graphic novels. If not, you may have to add each one, and I'm happy to do that for you if you need it. Next up is the Erratic Volume 1 graphic novel, and you just read this, so do you want to share? Because I only read the first issue. I should say this is $9.99, by the way, for Erratic Volume 1.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of Miles Morales, but it's got, kind of a messed up family. And so there's some family dynamic stuff there that's making it a little bit tougher for this kid. Really liked it right along that. I mean, I loved Miles Morales, loved this storyline. Can't wait to see what happens with that character.
So this is from AWA Studios. It's written and drawn by Care Andrews. You're 15 years old and you're suddenly granted incredible powers. Cool, right? There's only one problem. You can only use your powers for 10 minutes at a time. What to do? What do you do when you have to save the world, but you only have 10 minutes to do it? Oh,
and it does say like ships and truck things. So it's more just slightly older than, it's YA. It's not like 12 plus. I'd say it's more
Scott
like
would like one.
But I liked it.
We do have additional copies of Erratic because we're ecstatic to have Erratic. It's going to be automatic that you buy it. That's just lazy writing. Well, it's an interesting concept.
No, it was kind of amusing.
And the artwork is awesome. Care Andrews is an amazing artist.
Yes.
And that's, I think, is art as important to you as it is to me when reading a book?
I don't like it to be old school, so I like this up to date kind of drawing better than. And I like the font has to be readable. Like right now, I need new glasses so that I could read.
Angie needs new glasses. Buy some comics tonight.
No, I do. I ordered them. They're coming in, but.
I was trying to find a good panel or a good page to show off the artwork.
But you've got, the jock brother, then the kind of nerdy kid, a mom who's kind of gullible and not all together.
All right. Also new last week is Batman Earth 1 Volume 3, which I believe is the final volume by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank in the Batman Earth 1 series. This is $25, just out in hardcover, which means we probably won't see the soft cover for a year. And I've heard that this may or may not, the whole Batman Earth 1 line may be influencing the upcoming The Batman movie starring Robert Pattinson.
That was quite a...
Yes. So if you've read the first two, you probably want to pick this one up. It's the first two volumes have been great sellers for us. Unfortunately, I have neither of them in stock right now.
You're supposed to knock on the hardcover.
Hardcover, Batman, Earth 1, Volume 3. Kelly Copeland would like one. Thank you, Kelly. We got you covered. Okay, moving along to new single issues from last week. The 6 Sidekicks of Trigger Keaton, issue number 1 from Image Comics. Written by Kyle Starks, art by Chris Schweitzer. This is a kind of Chuck Norris type of character, kind of like a man's man. Chuck Norris, John Wayne. This is $4, by the way. Yes. Popular star of movies and TV shows in the 70s and 80s. And along the way, he's had a number of sidekicks in these these films and TV shows, and Trigger Keaton winds up dead, and one of his 6 sidekicks may have done the deed. So this is a humorous, action-packed mystery from Image Comics, the 6 sidekicks of Trigger Keaton. My pick of the week last week was, oh look, I'm covering your face. Sorry.
Okay. With the bunny mask. Look at that.
My pick of the week last week was Bunny Mask #1, written by Paul Tobin, artwork by Andrea Moody. This is freaky. This is X-Files meets Nailbiter. Very little humor, very dark. Supernatural horror.
Yeah.
Angie didn't like it because it was too much for her.
It was just...
But I really dug it. Bunny Mask was solid. $5 for Bunny Mask #1. My pick from last week.
I need a bunny mask too.
All the Bunny Mask. Really great book that came out last week, and I know many of you reserved it in advance, is DC Pride. This is a one-shot, $10 one-shot, featuring DC's LGBTQ characters and many of their creators as well, plus interviews with the actors and actresses that play some of these characters on the big and small screen. So we've got 2 different covers. This is the Jim Lee cover A for DC Pride, and then we have the Jen Bartel Harley and Ivy cover. Each one is $10. Great one-shot. We get stories featuring Batwoman, Constantine, Dreamer from the Supergirl TV series, Alan Scott, Green Lantern, Harley and Ivy, Midnighter and Apollo. Good stuff. Many of you knew about this in advance, but we still have it. Yes, Jess, we can get you another of cover A. That's the Jim Lee cover. And our final single issue from last week is a facsimile edition of Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword #1, originally published by Marvel Comics in a long time ago. It doesn't have the original date in here. I'm going to say like 1974, now published by Dynamite, but this is an exact reprint of Red Sonja #1, originally published by Marvel. $4 for the Red Sonja facsimile edition. Bonus points if you spell facsimile correctly.
Really? Do you know how to spell it?
I do, because I've written it out so many times. Nicer paper stock, new coloring. John J. November 1975. Ed is quick on the keyboards tonight. Thank you, Ed.
That's a good guess that you said.
I like to think I know what I'm talking about.
I need one for
Chris. Oh, Demons. I don't think we have any Demon Slayer, Brittany. Well, I think we have maybe...
10?
We might have 10.
2 weeks ago.
Angie's going on a mission.
Are these in alphabetical order?
Yeah.
Then I think we are out.
Chris, we got you covered on Red Sonja. John, we got you covered on Red Sonja.
Do you have them anywhere else? That would have been right here. It's not.
Wow.
We had like 4 of them. But that was 2 weeks ago. I can look back there. You stay here. Okay, he's leaving me out here. I could have looked. We don't have any. We're sorry.
We will do our best to get more.
I'm going to write your name down next to Demon Slayer, just that way if we get it.
Manga is a struggle. Okay, couple graphic novel restocks. Vote Loki, Volume 1.
I have to read that.
This is $16 for Vote Loki, Volume 1, written by Christopher Hastings. Artwork by Langdon Foss and Paul McCaffrey.
Do you know?
I will answer that in a moment.
I'll be right back.
Vote Loki also has a reprint of Journey into Mystery 85 in it. So it collects... The Vote Loki is a miniseries, so it collects the 4-issue miniseries and includes the classic Journey into Mystery 85 and Avengers 300. Both of those are in here as well. Avengers 300 has art by Walt Simonson. Vote Loki, $16. And we've all seen in the trailers, Loki has a Vote Loki pin on the Disney Plus series. So I think we're going to get to some of this content in the new Disney Plus show. I have not watched today's new episode, so no spoilers, please. Jess, I have a copy for you. And you may have seen the announcement about the Y the Last Man TV series coming to FX this fall. We just restocked the first volume of Y the Last Man. This is $20 and collects issues 1 through 11, I think. So there are 5 volumes of Y the Last Man, and that collects the entire 60-issue series. Y the Last Man Volume 1 is $20 and is a must-read, one of the greatest comics of all time.
It's what got me.
It's what got Angie into comics, yeah. And now she reads anything Brian K. Vaughan does, as most people should. I need to reread this before the show hits the air.
Maybe we'll take it with us
in the fall.
Next week.
Maybe. That's all right, Tony. We're still here. All right, let's get to this week's stuff. We will start with some special variants that we got in.
What's HC Volume 2?
Hardcover Volume 2. It is out of print.
Okay.
Yeah, all the hardcovers are out of print, Jess, I believe. So there's the 5-volume soft covers, and then I think they have a compendium out now, which may be soft cover collecting everything. All right, variants. We have a Juggernaut #1 variant cover by Sam Keith, $20. I have one of these. Yep, I think the omnibus is out there too. Thanks, Drew. So Juggernaut #1, Sam Keith variant for $20. We have a Silver Surfer Black #1 variant for $20. I don't remember the artist, unfortunately. And then we have an X-Men #1 variant cover by Kevin Eastman, co-creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. $20 for the X-Men #1 variant by Kevin Eastman. And then I have an X-Men Legends #1 variant by Sam Keith, $20. Those came in last week, so wanted to run through those. Weird.
Did you just misplace one?
I don't know.
Thought you had 5.
Batman Fortnite 0 Point. We have issue #1, issue #2, and issue #5, if anyone needs any of those. Legends of the Dark Knight #2 is out this week. If you picked up #1 and want to continue with the series, let me know. And as always, if you want to subscribe to any of the series that we're talking about, just let us know. Ask to subscribe, and we'll hook you up. Nightwing 81 is out this week. Nightwing is one of my favorite new series of 2021. We're 4 issues into Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo's run on here. We've got cover A for $4. And we have the Pride variant for $5. This is the Nightwing 81 Pride variant for $5. Both super cool. Gotta say, the Pride cover is a little cooler than the regular cover.
That's usually how.
But Nightwing is one of the best books that DC is publishing right now, and one of my favorite books, as I said. The end of this issue features a revelation. That may or may not be true. If it's true, it's going to be a lot of ramifications. Yeah, Owen, I was a little worried about you for a minute there. That price cover is Breet. Great. Pride. Jeez. Somebody wants an A cover. That was Jonathan, I think.
Yep.
Okay. It's in your hand. Berserker number 3 is out this week. Most of you have already subscribed if you want to read it. If you have not subscribed and still need number 3, now's your chance. $4 for Berserker number 3. Still very cool. Number 3 was another decent issue. We learn more about the backstory of our main character. New book from Image Comics, Compass, The Cauldron of Eternal Life, issue number 1. $4 for Compass number 1. This is being billed as an Indiana Jones type adventure with a Muslim female lead. This takes place in a long time ago.
Like 1200.
Yes. It is written by Robert McKenzie and David Walker, art by Justin Greenwood.
And I kind of wonder if the girl's from a different time.
Yeah, that may be involved. Compass number 1. Okay. Jess wants a Compass and Berserker. Did you get that?
Nope.
Okay. You look at the screen.
I'm not, because otherwise it looks like I'm.
Oh, I gotcha. Jess, we got you covered for Berserker and Compass. And Scott, we will make a note to check on Berserker for you to see if you're subscribed to it. Mark, got you covered on Berserker. It's Mark Howell.
You just want to make a good question mark like that. That's good enough.
Yep. That's good. Okay. Alex's pick this week is Fantastic Four number 33. This features the actual nuptials, the wedding of Dr. Doom and... Is
that a bearded lady?
Victorious. I think that's her name, isn't it? Or is it? I think that's her name. $4 for Fantastic Four number 33. We still have copies of number 32, which is the beginning of the Bride of Doom storyline. That one is also $4. This is fantastic for longtime Fantastic Four fans. Even if you're just tangentially familiar with Fantastic Four, this is a great storyline to jump into.
Tangentially.
I don't even know if I used that properly. If you want to get to know the Fantastic Four, the Bride of Doom storyline is a great place to jump in.
Oh, is this the beginning of it? It's a cool cover.
Yeah, I have another different one over here. Jupiter's Legacy, Requiem, issue number 1. This is $6. It's an oversized issue. Mark Miller and Tommy Lee Edwards. Just in case you hadn't heard, sadly, Jupiter's Legacy has been canceled over at Netflix after 1 season. I've watched the first 3 episodes, I think, and I thought it was pretty decent. I think Netflix might be on superhero overload right now. Maybe the world is on superhero overload. But this is a continuation of the Jupiter's Legacy story. Jupiter's Legacy Requiem, issue number 1, $6. New from Boom Studios, Save Yourself by Bones Leopard. That's what I wanted my name to be.
Really?
But my parents didn't let me.
Good.
Artwork by Kelly and Nicole Matthews. I don't know how to summarize this one. There's like a superhero, kind of like a Powerpuff Girls team that exists in this world, but it turns out that they may in fact be evil and be pulling the wool over everyone's eyes.
Yeah.
And our main character is this girl here, and she kind of discovers the plot. And does she work at a coffee shop?
She works. It's not just a coffee shop.
Not that that's important.
And then something
to the story,
happened with her brother.
Yeah, Save Yourself, issue number 1, $5 from Boom Studios. This is part of their Boombox line. And again, it's written by Bones Leopard. Bones Leopard, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh.
Jess wants to save herself. Did you get Jupiter's Legacy for Al? Probably not, because I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything.
That's for Al. Caitlin wants a Save Yourself. Caitlin Shurik. I don't know if she has a.
Okay.
Alexander, just let us know in the comments what you want to subscribe to, and we will set you up with that. We do. I think you're outside of the area if memory serves. We would ship your books every week or every other week, and I can walk you through from there. So yeah, just post in the comments what you want to subscribe to, and we can take care of it for you. And then make sure you download the Comic Hub app, COMICHUB, and that is a great way to sign up with our store and add things to your pull list. Another new number 1 this week is 7 Swords, number 1, written by Evan Daughtry, artwork by Ricardo Latina. This is a Three Musketeers-esque story. Actually involves some characters from the Three Musketeers, so it's more than a Three Musketeers-esque story. $5 for 7 Swords. Great artwork. Fantastic artwork. I enjoyed it. It's an adventure story. There's apparently a religious cult, and there are 7 swords that must band together to defeat the evil. Did you get Jess's 7 swords?
Yep. I got her all 7.
All 7 swords belong to Jess.
I need another 7 swords. Gotcha, Jonathan.
Yep. Wow, you're taking over.
Well.
Good job. Angie's pick of the week is Static, Season 1, number 1. This is written by Vida Ayala, artwork by Chris Cross, who will make you
jump.
This was Angie's pick of the week, so I'll turn things over to her.
I knew you were going to do that to me.
And Angie doesn't remember it because she read it yesterday.
No, I took some medicine today. It's not helping me. It's helping me with my muscle problems.
That's funny, Jess. I'm laughing. If I could post an emoji from the program I'm using, I would. So Static is a continuation from the story in Milestone Returns, but you don't have to have read Milestone Returns to jump into this and understand what's going on, because Angie had no idea who Static was.
Did not know.
I am familiar with the character, but never read any of the Milestone comics and never watched the cartoon. And I really dug it as well. So our main character is a high school student who develops abilities. This is a present day, which really makes it timely. And I think I probably talked about this with Milestone a few weeks ago, but he's attending a Black Lives Matter rally, and they're hit with some gas that gives other people powers as well. It's very similar to Erratic or Spider-Man or any of those teenage superhero stories where that we all know and love. I mean, that's the bottom line with this one. And the added bonus with Static is that it's very timely. And the artwork by Chris Cross is phenomenal.
Well, it's you're just like looking at what could happen if you got superpowers because of And the dynamic with the friends was really good. Sorry. So yeah, I liked it a lot.
So yeah, he's got his close group of friends that he thinks that they're going to hate him because he kind of let off some steam and his powers got the better of him, taking on a bully. But then this bully comes back and does some really horrible things afterwards. So
he's different than his friend group, and that's the thing that it kind of plays into some racism and.
So this is a mini series. I believe it's a 5-issue mini series. So not a long-term commitment, but really enjoyed the first issue. And again, it was Angie's pick of the week. Scott has requested it and subscribed. He wants to subscribe. All right, you are on the case.
I am.
Static. Ecstatic for static. Well, we had erratic and static.
I liked erratic and static.
Yes. My pick of the week is Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. This is the B cover by Gary Frank because this is the cover that our distributor sent us, even though I ordered the A cover. But that's okay. The same content is in the middle, and they're actually priced the same. $5 for Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Written by Tom King, artwork by Bilquis Evely. So Tom King is doing what Tom King has done for the last couple of years, take C-list characters at DC and make them awesome. He did it with Mr. Miracle. He's doing it with Adam Strange. And now he's telling an amazing story starring Supergirl, and this is very much a Red Sonja-esque, Witcher-esque with Supergirl in the lead. Another comic book shop retailer that I know and respect kind of compared it to True Grit. So it's a little bit of a Western feel, fantasy feel. Supergirl turns 21. She can't get drunk on Earth because of its yellow sun and her powers. So she goes to a planet with a red sun and is hanging out in a tavern, getting wasted. And a young girl comes up and recognizes her and asks for her help in defeating the man who killed her father. Great first issue, 12-issue miniseries by Tom King and Bilquis Evely. $5 for Supergirl. My pick of the week. Al and Jess. Okay. Al and Jess, we've got you covered. Right. Time Before Time, issue number 2 is out this week. Many of you picked up issue number 1. This is a time travel story where basically there's a criminal service that will relocate you to a different time for a cost, and they're being investigated by the FBI, all kinds of stuff. Time Before Time, number 2 is $4. We still have issue number 1. What can't you wait for, Jess? Time Before Time or Supergirl?
It says... Okay.
Mark would like Time 2. And Alex, we will get you subscribed to War of the Bounty Hunters. Thanks for picking up the Alpha and issue 1 from us a couple of weeks ago. Jess, do you need us to pull Time Before Time, or did you subscribe to it?
I put it in her pool. And John, do you just need number 2, or do you need 1 and 2?
John, you just need number 2, right?
Do you want it to go on your poll? Anybody?
Bueller. You're fine, Jess. She already subscribed to it, so she doesn't need the copy that you put in there. Hey, better to put 2 copies in your file. Yeah, we would have discovered it tomorrow morning.
I just would have made them do a little bit extra work. Okay, John, I'll get you subscribed to that.
All right, the 800-pound gorilla from Marvel this week was Venom number 35, aka Venom number 200. I have 5 covers to choose from. Each one is $10. First come, first serve. We've got, I believe this is cover A, Venom 200 by Ryan Stegman. We have this cover by Patrick Gleason. So this is the Gleason cover.
Can you call it cover B?
We'll call it cover B. Cover B, Patrick Gleason. I will accept either one. We have the Mr. Garson cover, or cover C, which has all kinds of Venoms on it and making a cool
Multiple
Venom symbol.
Venoms.
We have the Mark Bagley cover, or cover D. Mark Bagley, cover D for Venom. And we have the Jock cover, cover E. Jockey.
Okay, I gave
Rocking my
you
light.
B, Chad.
B, Chad. We got you, Chad. Cover B. Venom, cover E by Jock.
Now I don't know your order.
Well, you pulled the one. Let's see. So this was A,
Uh-huh.
B. No, this was B. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E.
Got it.
Venom 200 is the final issue by Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman. It wraps up their 4-year run on the series and plants the seed for what comes next under new writer Al Ewing. Really interesting to see the story arc, the character arc for Eddie Brock under Donnie Cates' guidance. Also Dylan Brock and his relationship, Eddie's relationship to the other heroes in the Marvel Universe. So Venom 200 is a whole lot of Venom and a nice swan song for Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman. So B and E for Tony. B and E got you covered, Tony. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have one copy of cover A left. If anyone's interested, I'm going to take a drink of water. All right. X-Men, the Hellfire Gala is here. This is Planet Size X-Men number 1. This is a one-shot, $5. It changes the X-Men's world maybe forever. Planet Size X-Men. $6, $5. I can't read. Planet Size X-Men is $5 and kicks off the Hellfire Gala. Cover E for Chad. And speaking of X-Men, we've got Demon Days Mariko. This is a one-shot. It is in the Demon Days line by Peach Momoko, who's doing the writing and the art, but you do not have to have read the first part. Each is a standalone one-shot, starring a different character and other familiar faces in the Marvel Universe, reimagined in kind of a manga style by Peach Momoko. So Demon Days Mariko is $5. This appears to be Black Widow. I know Adrian on our staff made it his pick of the week this week.
I did get Scott and Jonathan's X-Men. Jess, I'm getting you the Demon Days.
We still have Demon Days X-Men issue 1, which focuses on Psylocke, as well as some other familiar faces. Seems like this comes out quarterly, so it's been 3 months since we talked about this first one. But if anyone still needs Demon Days X-Men number 1, so this is number 1, and then the other one is Mariko.
Okay, I got Jess and Ross.
Okay.
And I'm getting you, Jess, the other one.
Yes, Ross, we will put you down. We will subscribe you to Demon Days. Okay, a couple manga entries. We go from Demon Days Mariko, which is kind of a manga version of the X-Men, to some new manga, new old manga. So these are new editions of some classic manga. Fist of the North Star, Volume 1. This is a hardcover. $20. Fist of the North Star, Volume 1.
I'm not going to look anymore.
No, please. And then we've got 21st Century Boys, Volume 1 is $20. I haven't read either of these. I think manga is going to be Angie's thing. She's very intrigued after reading a couple manga. Well, this is called 21st Century Boys, the Perfect Edition. It has like a dust jacket, even though it's not hardcover. So 21st Century Boys, Volume 1.
Good stories.
Fist of the North Star, Volume 1. New this week. Both $20. Both manga. Manga. Some other new graphic novels.
A lot of new stuff this week and last week.
This is just this week, yeah. Army of Darkness, Xena Warrior Princess, the complete omnibus. $30 for a big honkin' graphic novel of the adventures of Ash and the world of Army of Darkness colliding with Xena and her warrior princessness. Complete omnibus, $30. I only have one of these left. This is Deceased, Hope at World's End by Tom Taylor. Artwork by Mariko Faela. This collects the 15-part digital-only series set within the world of Deceased, so it's never been in print before. $25 for this hardcover. If you're a fan of Deceased, then you absolutely want to check this out. Again, I only have one copy left of this Deceased, Hope at World's End, written by the Deceased master, Tom Taylor. And Scott has claimed Deceased. I can probably order more. It may take a week or two to come in, but if you would like a copy of Deceased, Hope at World's End, let me know in the comments and I will order a copy for you. But Scott Mannon gets this one.
Godzilla. Unnatural Disasters.
Godzilla, Unnatural Disasters. Like there's an echo in here. This is a giant Godzilla collection. $30. It collects 3 series, Legends, In Hell, and Rage Across Time, from a host of creators including James Stokoe, Chris Mowry, Ulysses Farinas, Simon Gain, Dave Wachter, and more. So 3 complete Godzilla series collected in one massive volume. Godzilla Unnatural Disasters is $30. Okay, we have Jim Lives, The Mystery of the Lead Singer of The Doors and the 27 Club, written by Paolo Baron and artwork by Ernesto Carbonetti. This is the same creative team that gave us Paul is Dead. These are both from Image Comics. And Paul is Dead is basically... we just sold Jim Lives. This was $17. Ross, you got Jim Lives. It's kind of like alternate histories or taking elements of actual events that happened in the world of the Beatles and the Doors and taking those off in a different direction. So alternate history, perhaps. So Paul is Dead is fantastic as well. This is $17. And the Beatles are informed that Paul is in fact dead. And maybe or maybe not, it was a double. Who knows? Don't want to give too much away. I already have. All right, our last new graphic novel this week is Thor Volume 2 by Donnie Cates. This is $25 and collects Thor number 7 through 14. Thor Volume 2 by Donnie Cates collects issues 7 through 14, $25. Ross has revised his request to Paul is Dead. Jim Lives is back on the market. Anyone is more of a Doors fan than a Beatles fan. When a correspondent for a popular American newspaper vanishes during a research assignment, his father ventures into the lush colors of a foreign land to find him. His only clue, one final enigmatic message. Jim Morrison isn't dead. He's hiding out here in Italy. I saw him with my own eyes. There you go.
And we still have another Paul is Dead, if anybody wants that.
We have some new old, or we've restocked some facsimile editions. First up is Marvel Fanfare, $4. This reprints a Ralph Macchio, George Perez, Black Widow story. Yes, Jess, he's with Elvis and Tupac, I think. Marvel Premiere was awesome. It was a great anthology series that Marvel did in the 80s, and this one features a classic Black Widow story penciled by the legendary George Perez. $4 for Marvel Fanfare number 10. Read it ahead of Black Widow. Get a little Black Widow primer before the movie comes out next month. Speaking of movies coming out, we have the facsimile edition of The Eternals, number 1, for $4. Reprinting the first issue, the start of Jack Kirby's long-awaited cosmic series. The Eternals facsimile edition is $4. Got a couple of copies left of X-Men 137, The Death of Phoenix. $5 for this one. We've restocked the 1988 Wolverine number 1, the first issue of his ongoing series by Chris Claremont and John Buscema. $4 for Wolverine number 1, facsimile edition.
We got Ernie and Jess on the Eternals.
Okay, Ernie and Jess, we got you covered. Daredevil number 181, facsimile edition, Death of Elektra, $5. And our last facsimile edition is a new one to the shop, I believe. Alpha Flight issue number 1, written and drawn by the legendary John Byrne. $5 for this one. All right, let's get to our half off stuff. First up is the Marvel PVC Ronin from Avengers Endgame. Hawkeye as Ronin. This was originally $50, on sale for $25. I have one available. Ronin statue. I will accept Ronin statue. Ronin. $25 for this Ronin PVC statue, 9 inches tall. Originally $50.
I got Ernie and Jess for Alpha Flight.
We have the Flash Year 1 hardcover, written by Joshua Williamson, artwork by Howard Porter. Originally $25, on sale for $12.50. $12.50 for the Flash Year 1 hardcover. Most of these, I only have one. They're one and done. We have Invincible Iron Man, Ironheart. Originally $20, on sale for $10. Reprints or collects Invincible Iron Man number 1 through 5 and introduces us to Riri Williams, written by Brian Michael Bendis. Invincible Iron Man, Ironheart, Volume 1. $10. We've got the Defenders Epic Collection, Volume 6. Reprints Defenders 92 through 109, Marvel Team Up 101, and Captain America 268. The Defenders, let's see, this was originally $40, so on sale for $20. Of course, the Defenders featured the Hulk, Valkyrie, Namor, Silver Surfer, Hellcat, Doctor Strange, Hellstorm, all kinds of people. Al would like the Defenders for half off.
Okay.
Yes, Tamara, you may have a bunny mask. It's right here. Sorry, it just sounded funny.
It did.
We have Invaders Volume 1 by Chip Zadarski. Originally $18, on sale for $9. This is a present-day story tied to the past, written by one of the best writers in the biz. Collects the first 6 issues of Invaders by Chip Zdarsky. $9. Another bunny mask. This time for Mark Salvaggio. Gotcha, Mark. We have the Wonder Twins, Volume 1. Originally $17, on sale for $8.50. Written by the very funny Mark Russell.
I got one for Scott.
Oh, another bunny mask. So, wait, did people just start the video over?
I don't know. Wolverine, Twins. Okay, sorry.
Tony nabbed the Wonder Twins. I need a sticker for it. Punisher Max, Volume 7. This is by Jason Aaron. Fantastic. Collects issues number 1 through 22 of Jason Aaron's Punisher run. Originally $40, on sale for $20. 23 issues of the Punisher by Jason Aaron.
Wow, it's less than $1 an issue.
Thank you.
For doing the math for you.
Got Punisher Max Volume 2. Now keep in mind that was Volume 7. Punisher Max Volume 2 collects the Punisher number 13 through 30 by Garth Ennis. Punisher Max Volume 2 by Garth Ennis. Originally $40, on sale for $20. And we have Punisher Max Volume 3 by Garth Ennis.
So we need to know which one, Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan, do you want Volume 2, Volume 7, Volume 3, all the volumes? This one was originally $35, so that makes it $17.50 for Punisher Max Volume 3.
Okay, Chris Shirley, I gotcha. Just go ahead and do what's next, and we'll figure it out when he lets us know.
Really?
Yeah, we will.
Pokemon Adventures, Emerald. Volume 29. Originally $10, on sale for $5. Pokemon Adventures. We only have one of these, so you can just say Pokemon. Pokemon Adventures, Volume 29, on sale for $5. There's an extra 3 in there, I think. Yep.
So it's just 2 of them?
No, there was this one too.
Okay. I got you, Jonathan.
And looks like Scott, you beat Caitlin on Pokemon. Scott picks up Pokemon Adventures. I do have another copy of Punisher Max Volume 3 for $17.50. All right, this next batch of graphic novels are slightly imperfect, so they were damaged, which is why we're offering them at half off. The damage does not make the graphic novels unreadable, so in most cases it's minor, so you can pick up a great deal because of poor shipping or packing. And this is especially true of DC The New Frontier, the complete collection. Originally $35, on sale for $17.50. This is an amazing story, written and drawn by Darwin Cook.
And it's just dinged there at the top corner. Oh, really?
It's right there. There's a ding in the corner. But fantastic way to experience the DC universe. The new frontier. I have 2 copies. Al wants one. No, and Jess wants one. Okay, I have no copies. Al and Jess, you got the New Frontiers. Congratulations. We also have Minecraft Volume 1. Minecraft Volume 1 on sale for $5.50. Minecraft Volume 1 on sale for $5.50. I don't know what's wrong with Minecraft.
Doesn't look like anything.
There's a ding in the corner. Caitlin grabs Minecraft. We've got John Lewis's March, Book 1. Originally $15, on sale for $7.50. Damages up in the corner here. $7.50 for March, Book 1. We've got Wolverine versus the Marvel Universe. I have this in my collection. It is fantastic. Originally $35, on sale for $17.50. Damages this ding. Oops. This ding in the corner up here. Fantastic stuff featuring Wolverine versus Spider-Man. Other stuff, Wolverine versus Thor. Captain America Annual number 8. All kinds of great Wolverine versus the Marvel Universe. Look at this. We got a Sam Keith Wolverine Venom story. $17.50 for Wolverine versus the Marvel Universe.
I got you, Caitlin, for March.
Yep, Caitlin, we got you for March and Minecraft. We've got Ghost Rider, the complete collection by Daniel Way. Originally $35, on sale for $17.50. This one has a crease down this back cover here. Complete Ghost Rider by Daniel Way. $17.50. Collects the 2006 series, issues 1 through 19. Blade Runner 2019. Originally $17, on sale for $8.50. This is another victim of poor packing, or a box that was dropped on its edge. Blade Runner 2019, on sale for $8.50. Scooby Apocalypse Volume 1. This is not for kids, but it is not hardcore either. It is, I'd say, PG-13. Scooby Apocalypse Volume 1 is on sale for $8.50. And again, we've got a victim of a dinged up corner. Scooby Apocalypse Volume 1, $8.50. Scott wants Scooby. Got you covered, Scott. Heroes for Hire by Abnett and Lanning. So this stars Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Punisher, Elektra, Iron Fist. This is the complete collection. Originally $35, on sale for $17.50. Collects Heroes for Hire number 1 through 12, Spider Island Heroes for Hire number 1, and Villains for Hire .1 and 1 through 4, written by Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning. $35 for Heroes for Hire. I'm sorry, $17.50. Originally $35, on sale for $17.50. This is another corner ding. I know you can barely see this stuff. That's why we're offering them to you at a great deal. Star Trek versus Transformers. This is Star Trek, the animated series, crossing over with Transformers, the animated series. Originally $18, on sale for $9. And the only thing wrong with it is this little speck on the back. Star Trek versus Transformers, $9. Walking Dead, volume 29. Originally $17, on sale for $8.50. Walking Dead, volume 29, on sale for $8.50.
I got you, Ed, for Star Trek. You just
Sorry,
reach
Mike.
out, Mike. Sorry.
And our last half-off trade of the night is Star Wars: The Epic Collection, Infinities. This is another ding in the corner up here. Originally $40, on sale for $20. Star Wars Infinities Epic Collection. This is fantastic. And Mike Watson grabs it. Got a comment from someone over on YouTube. They wish they were more into comic books. Well, we wish you were too. It's never too late. Never too late to get more into comics. There are really comics out there for every reader. Not just superhero stuff, but all kinds of stuff. So if we can help with suggestions, let us know. Ladies and gents, that does it for our 2-week extravaganza. This is a last call if you want to see anything that we already talked about on the show tonight. If you want us to bring any of that back, now's the time.
Next week?
Scarlet Witch Pop has not come in yet. Molly Ernie. Sorry about that. Real quick, before people start signing off, we are going to be gone next week. Angie and I are taking a trip for the first time in a year and a half, doing some traveling.
Yep.
So we will not be here for a show next Wednesday. However, Alex may be here with a game sale and maybe new releases as well. So just stay tuned to the Facebook page. And I'll include it in the subscriber Facebook group as well. But we are long overdue for a getaway, and we're celebrating our 25th anniversary a month early, a couple weeks early, 2 weeks early. But it's the only time that we could make this work. So we will not be around. The shop will be open. We just won't be here. John wanted to know about Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider by Daniel Way is on sale for $17.50, and it is a big honkin' trade. Chad wants the Ronin statue.
Okay. Just gonna put his name on it.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're heading out to Colorado. We've never been there. I'm going to spend a few days in Denver and then visit a hot springs for a couple of days.
Yep.
Angie's got a cousin out there we're going to hang out with, and she doesn't know yet, but I think I'm going to visit Doc Holliday's grave. It's close to the hot springs. It's in the hot springs. It's near it. So I'm super excited. We're excited. Yeah, I don't know. I may find a way to get to Mile High Comics and see what's his face over there. I'm drawing a blank on the owner's name.
That's okay.
Chuck Rosansky. But thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. We appreciate your support. We hope you're well. And we won't see you next week. Maybe Alex will be here. Maybe he won't. He will be in the shop.
Yeah.
So if you're local, you can shop as normal next week. And we'll be back here in 2 weeks with another live sale. Until then, have a great 2 weeks. That was great. Best ending.
Best ending ever.